So how and why did I choose Star Wars Legion as one of the first miniature games I heavily invested in? It's a big question, and it really goes back to, I have to say, my own childhood. This dewback right here from Kenner. I must have been, gosh, I was 7 years old, I guess, 8 years old at the time, and I know I wanted it so bad, never got it. And then when I saw, I was in a game shop about what 2 years ago. I saw the Star Wars Legion dewback on a shelf, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to buy that just to have it, just to build it. I'll paint it, put it on the shelf, and there you go." So I had the dewback sitting on my shelf, had no way to interact with it, obviously. So of course, it led to buying the core set. And the first core set we got was the Clone Wars because my son loves the clones. I figured, well, if I get that, he's more likely to play with me. At the time, we were doing a lot of Marvel Crisis Protocol. So we got this, and that's kind of how I started, even though I wasn't a big Clones fan or Separatist fan at the time. But my son was. Started playing a few games, built the models, and enjoyed it. I felt that the gameplay and the mechanics reminded me so much of like World War II kind of tactics and kind of missions and kind of like suppressive machine gun fire and all those things. So it was sort of like a World War II-esque experience, but reskinned into a science fiction kind of theme. Now, full disclosure, I am not what you would call a Star Wars fan. Honestly, I like the New Hope and the Empire Strikes Back. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed them, but the actual stories and the characters since then really didn't do much for me. It wasn't until The Mandalorian came along, I saw that last year, that rekindled a lot of the nostalgia and all that for Star Wars. It's always been a great setting. I've always think it was an interesting setting, but like I said, the characters didn't do anything for me. But The Mandalorian did help to bring me back into it. And so once that kind of hit, we were doing Legion at the time, just starting out in it, that kind of propelled us forward, or at least me forward. The other amazing thing about Star Wars Legion was it was so accessible and affordable compared to other games out there. The base set was only about $95 retail when we bought it. That was about, what, 2 years ago. Didn't take long to assemble the stuff, and you get on the table, and you can see quickly if it's for you or not. They have a starter game and a more advanced game in the starter box. Great value for the money, and when compared to other games I looked at, and the experience was really awesome. That's kind of summing up how I got into Star Wars Legion. I mean, it was really the dewback that drew me in, because I loved dewbacks since I was a kid. And the idea that I could have dewbacks in an army and on a battlefield just was so like it was so drawing for me. And I can't explain it. I don't know why I like them. I don't even like lizards that much, to be honest with you. But there was just something on that image of the stormtrooper on top of this lizard in the desert that just always resonated with me. And so yeah, and I can't recommend the game enough. If you haven't taken the plunge yet, I think you owe it to yourself to go ahead and do it. For $95 for a base kit, it's not going to set you back that much. And if you don't like it, you can always resell it on eBay. And guys, that's about it. So if you're watching this video, I'm still in the hospital. I will be out soon, and when I do, more battle reports are coming for Star Wars Legion, for Marvel Crisis Protocol, for whatever else I can get to the table. And I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.